The tiny community of Cowichan Bay is divided over a derelict boat that's anchored in its harbor. It's called the Dominion 1, and it's been there for 5 years now. The owner lives in Oregon and claims he's been trying to sell it, but he won't take responsibility for removing it. And as CTV's Chandler Grieve shows us, not everybody wants him to.
It is the elephant in the bay, and everyone has a different opinion on it.
Take it away. It spoils the look of the bay.
Well, it's sort of a landmark. People come to see it.
The Dominion 1 has been anchored in Cowichan Bay for almost half a decade. The once proud fishing vessel has been left to rust, with only a pigeon now at the helm. Some fear the Dominion 1 is a ticking time bomb.
You know, if it sinks, it'll be a disaster, but if it breaks these anchors, and you can see where we're at here, and it's got a high incoming tide during a storm season, it can take this ship right into at least the government wharf.
But others taking a closer look say she is steady, and the outrage is going overboard.
The bilges are bone dry. The coastguard have been, regularly check it. You can see the waterline itself. The mark they made several years ago, it's at least 6 inches above the water. It's okay. It's an old boat. It's real high quality steel.
The Coast Guard boarded the 40-year-old ship back in 2010 when she was listing and removed water from the engine room. The ship's owner lives in Oregon. He's in his 80s and hasn't been up to Cowichan in almost a year. Today on the phone, he told us he's trying to remove it from the bay.
Yeah, I've got a gentleman working on taking it to Mexico right now for scrap.
Taking it to Mexico?
Yeah, this has been more like 4 years.
But the regional director of Cowichan Bay says she's heard this story before.
I've spent hundreds of hours trying to get this large vessel out of our waters, and I'm very frustrated over an owner having the rights to be able to get it at an auction for $100 and then just leave it in our waters.
But Robert says the boat has cost him $500,000, his entire retirement fund, and says he is the victim in this after thieves boarded the Dominion 1 and stole copper wiring and engine parts. He adds the boat could be gone this month, though, if the newest buyer keeps his word. But after hearing Robert's promises for almost 5 years, some in Cowichan Bay won't be holding their breath. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Cowichan Bay.